Hey guys, welcome to Math with Mrs. Howard. Today's topic will be order of operations. In this lesson, we'll be learning a little bit more about order of operations. To remember order of operations, we recommend using a word called PEMDAS. PEMDAS helps you remember that P is for parentheses, E for exponent, M for multiply, D for divide, A for add, and S for subtract. How we remember this concept, we kind of think of it as a video game levels. For level 1, you're going to cover all the parentheses in the equation, complete those, and bring everything else down in the order that they already are. For E, you're going to complete all the exponents. Once you've passed level 1, then you've passed level 2, you can now move on to level 3. Well, like any video game, level 3 gets a little bit more challenging. You have to decide between whether you're going to multiply or divide first based upon how they are presented in the equation. For example, you're going to work left to right just like you would when you're reading a book. Same for level 4. When you add and subtract, you're going to work left to right just as if you were reading a book. All right, let's get started with our first equation. According to PEMDAS, our first step in the problem should be to complete the parentheses. In this case, our parentheses is 9 times 4. So 9 times 4 equals 36. And then what I typically recommend students do is to bring everything else down in the equation in the order that it appears. Then we go through our steps again. We continue on. Level 2 is going to be exponents. We don't have any of those. We have no multiplication or division. And then the last level is addition and subtraction. We do have addition, so we will finish it out with 5 plus 36, which equals 41. All right, let's practice another problem involving PEMDAS. First, we're going to look for our parentheses. In our parentheses, we have 13 minus 9. 13 minus 9 is 4. Next, we're going to look for our exponents after we bring down our 6. And if you may have noticed, there is no multiplication symbol between your 6 and your parentheses set. That always means to multiply when there is a number right outside of your parentheses. So once we bring down our 6 times 4, we're going to look to see if there's any exponents. There are no exponents, so we can move on to level 3. Level 3 talks about multiplying and dividing. We're going to work left to right, but we only have multiplication, so that is what we will do first. Once we do 6 times 4, we get to 24, and there is no addition or subtraction on level 4, so our final answer is 24. All right, guys, let's dive into another problem with order of operations. Using PEMDAS, let's take a look here. So we start with parentheses. Well, there is no parentheses set, so let's move on to level 2. Level 2 is exponents. There is no exponents in this problem, so we're going to be able to move on to level 3, multiplication and division. We're going to look at this as if we were moving left to right as in reading a book. So we start with 5 plus 9 times 4 minus 2. Well, of course, we come across multiplication first. So 9 times 4 is 36. Bring down the 5 with the addition symbol and bring down the subtraction symbol with the 2. Next on our list is addition and subtraction on level 4. So we're going to do the 5 plus 36 first. We get 41. We will bring down the minus 2. Then we're going to finish this problem off with 41 minus 2, which equals 39. Double check to make sure we went through all of the letters and all of the levels, and we are good to go, ending this problem with equaling 39. I encourage you to pause our last slide and allow students to complete the problem individually. Let's get started with this problem. We're going to do 16 minus 10 divided by 2 plus 1. First, we start with parentheses using our PEMDAS. Parentheses sets, there are none in this equation, so we can move on to level 2, which is our exponents. Again, there are no exponents in this equation, so we can go ahead and move on to level 3, our multiplication and division. If you look at our problem, we only have division, so we have 10 divided by 2, which is 5. Bring down our 16 minus and bring down our plus 1. There's no multiplication, but we did already complete the division, so we are completed with level 3. On to level 4, we have addition and subtraction. Now here's where things get a little tricky. Addition comes first in PEMDAS, But they are both at the same level, addition and subtraction. So we're going to work left to right as if we were reading a book. So here first we should do 16 minus 5, which would equal our 11, and bring down our plus 1. And then our final step is going to be our addition, 11 plus 1, which gives us 12. All right, guys, that wraps up our order of operations using PEMDAS. Don't forget that P is for parentheses, E is for exponent, multiplication is for our M, D is for division, A is for addition, and S is for subtraction. You think of them as a game level system. In order to move on to the next level, you have to complete all components of that level. All right, guys, that's all for this lesson. Thanks for watching Math with Mrs. Howard. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other math videos on our page. Have a great day.